The ocean covers 71% of our planet, yet we know less about its depths than the surface of Mars. Fewer people have reached the ocean floor than walked on the moon, not due to budget, but sheer difficulty.
The pressure at the ocean's bottom would crush a submarine like a tin can.
Total darkness and near-freezing temperatures make deep-sea exploration incredibly challenging. The creatures living there look like nothing that should exist on Earth. Our ocean has 5 distinct layers, each progressively more extreme and less hospitable to life. Phytoplankton here produce roughly half of all the oxygen on Earth, making every second breath possible. Below 200 meters, sunlight fades, and so does everything familiar to us. In the Twilight Zone, only 1% of surface light penetrates, enough to see shapes, but not for plants. Pressure climbs to around 100 atmospheres, and the creatures here begin to get truly strange. The barrel-eye fish has a completely transparent head, a dome of clear fluid, allowing it to see through its own skull. Its unique eyes rotate inside its skull, pointing upward to spot prey against the faint light from above.
When scientists first caught these specimens in nets, they assumed their transparent heads had been damaged.
This zone hosts the largest daily animal migration on Earth, with billions of creatures rising towards the surface. They rise every night to feed, then descend at dawn, an invisible, simultaneous movement across every ocean. Around 900 meters, the vampire squid waits. Despite its name, it doesn't drink blood. It has the largest eyes relative to body size of any animal on Earth and survives in extremely low oxygen levels.
When threatened, it turns inside out, wrapping webbed arms around itself and firing bioluminescent mucus as glowing decoys.
Below 1,000 meters is the Midnight Zone, a realm of no sunlight, complete darkness, and immense pressure. The only food is marine snow, dead organisms drifting down, the consistent food source for an enormous amount of life. Nearly 90% of creatures here produce their own light, creating a dazzling display in the abyss. The dragonfish has a jet-black body, making it invisible to most, but it produces and detects red light. This wavelength is almost invisible to its prey, allowing it to hunt using a beam its prey cannot perceive.
Deep-sea biologist, a renowned deep-sea biologist, described it as one of the most sophisticated stealth systems in the animal kingdom.
The goblin shark has been here unchanged for 125 million years, a living fossil from ancient seas. It detects electrical fields from other animals through sensors on its snout, firing its jaw forward like a slingshot.
It doesn't need speed, just proximity, extending 9% of its body length in milliseconds to catch prey.
Then there is the anglerfish. The female hangs a bioluminescent lure from her forehead in complete darkness. A small fish approaches, the jaws close, and her body expands to swallow prey twice her size. But the mating is what truly stops people. The male bites into her skin and never lets go.
He becomes a permanent biological partner, a living source of reproductive cells for the female. Evolutionary biologist Theodore Peach documented females with 6 fused males attached simultaneously.
From 4,000 to 6,000 meters is the Abyssal Zone, 83% of the ocean floor, the largest habitat on Earth. At around 4,000 meters, the water crosses the carbonate compensation depth, where calcium carbonate dissolves. Below this line, shelled creatures virtually vanish, as the water literally dissolves their protective armor. Everything else is soft, gelatinous, built from water, the only structure that survives. Giant isopods roam here, resembling woodlice the size of footballs, enduring years without food. They wait until a whale carcass sinks from above, stripping it to nothing before returning to stillness. Hydrothermal vents split open where tectonic plates pull apart, releasing water above 400 degrees Celsius. Around them, entire ecosystems exist with no sunlight, converting chemicals rather than light into energy.
The 2024 ocean census found a glowing red sea tomato with no identifiable relatives and coral that feeds on flesh.
We have mapped roughly 25% of the ocean floor, knowing more about the surface of the moon.
The remaining 75% is completely unmapped dark territory, with no obligation to be less strange. Below 6,000 meters is the Hadal Zone, named after Hades, existing only in ocean trenches like the Mariana Trench.
The Hadal snailfish is the deepest fish ever filmed, translucent with a cartilage skeleton to withstand extreme pressure.
Even here, nearly 11 kilometers below the surface, in the most remote place on Earth, microplastics have arrived.